I think it maybe kicked off finally.
Yep. Now live on YouTube.
Looks like we're live on Facebook. Cool. Uh, yeah, like
Oh,
I
hello there.
what's that?
Said, oh, hello there. Yep. Looks good.
Cool. Um, yeah, I was trying to reset the settings to where I was. I was trying to do some quick brush strokes, so now that's not working. I had all these buttons on the right too, the T4 and stuff, but I couldn't rename them. It kind of, I think I was doing like a 0.5 G pen, if I remember. I should have made notes of the settings.
Yeah, I do not remember.
Um, can't fully remember what we were up to on this.
So I guess that next section would be it's the sword scene, right? Like him walking up to the well, I don't know what those top two panels are. This is not just them talking.
This is like the whole section we changed around a lot.
Yeah, we cut a bunch out.
So I drew that. Here's our rough, super roughs. Um, yeah, what did we have here? We had I guess like this.
Pull the oh shit. Pull the script up.
This would have been like Jim arms crossed. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember. I think we split these into two panels, and then we were just gonna have
This is
like
maybe a close up,
yeah.
Greg.
Um, man, I feel so rusty with drawing this stuff. I think we were cool too. Like I don't think any of this needed line work for backgrounds. Like I think like this panel's okay. Um, like I can't remember how to do straight lines or anything anymore. Nope, there we go. It was a ruler tool. That's a ruler.
Put it down for too long.
Yeah, because like when I'm not doing this, I usually prefer Procreate. I don't know why though. I do like the ink in this better. The UI is just tough to remember, obviously. Um,
So this is this. Yeah. It's like 8. No, 7. Not even.
what I might do, because I'm feeling super rusty.
6.
I'm thinking I might do some more work on the roughs,
Yeah.
and then I'll do a final ink pass. Um,
I mean, given the fact that like that next page is like the Dwayne intro, and there's no pre work for him. It's not like it's you're living in the brand new.
Yeah, I'll avoid drawing these final two right now. I need to do some references again. We can just start fresh. Were we okay with like where the camera was coming off of that? I don't know if you can see that well. So we ended up doing the luchador chicken lady. So he ran to her. He got it. We were gonna have him coming on screen, still eating.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably put him in like the distance and have Dwayne be that front right, like in the foreground in the front right there.
Yeah. I need to. How did I lasso? There's the lasso too. So how do I get to this page? That's the question. There we go. There. Okay. There's the art. We'll get there. We'll get there.
It's a learning process for everyone.
I can't remember I don't need all these layers. I just need them to collapse somehow. Just go away. No. I just need you bigger.
The go away button.
There we go. Well, let's see. So that's there. I pasted it in there. Okay, I had the top layer off. So if I just scale this, I'll redraw the whole pose later. But
Yeah.
you know what? Like if the third rule, that would kind of put him here, like off in the background.
Yeah.
Where would that be? I think we have the count. The perspective I don't think is right, so I can start working on that too.
Yeah.
And then, were we cool with like, what did we want this stand to look like, or is there anything that really needs to stand out? I think in the shot below we show a 2-table setup because he switches to talk to someone. So I don't know if I need to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like a corner bit. So it could be, we could just frame it to where like there's another one that runs kind of long ways across the other side of it. You know what I mean? Like it's a corner.
Yeah.
And then he could just turn to talk over on that side.
Yeah. Wait. Okay.
Like the side that's closer to like where the woman and child are. Like there's another table maybe back there.
Oh, I got it. So like, yeah, in this down below, this would more be like, I can't even draw on that layer. What's a layer I can draw on? So like, corner there, and so have her. That's
so Jim's the one. Say yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So then here, yeah, we can just kind of showcase that. Let me see if I can get the perspective tool going. Let me make sure I didn't draw anything important. So I had the ruler, perspective ruler, and then we can make him be the vanishing point. And then if we get back to here, 0.5.
Oh, Solomon might be out there watching. So what's up, guys?
What's up, whoever that is? Oh, I probably don't want to put that line right on the divider.
Oh man.
It's not right on this perspective. What am I doing wrong? Maybe it is okay.
What's been taking up your time during this fun period?
Animal Crossing and Warzone, and not drawing at all.
I just downloaded Warzone, but I haven't started it up yet.
Yeah, we have a Topo Facebook group if you want to get on that, because we've just been like, they change up the place, the like, oh shit, what did I do? They change up the like match styles, like 3 players, 4 players, plunders, battle royales. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, what you used to do a lot of that with Solomon back in the day, right?
Yeah, we played some stuff. I don't know. First person shooters I don't know. Fortnite ran its thing too. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Might get into it and be like, yeah, no, not so much.
It's the only battle royale style game I've ever enjoyed. I couldn't get into Fortnite at all.
Yeah.
Do you want anything like special about his sign? Like what? I think we had something super basic, but is there something in your mind that?
Yeah, I don't necessarily think.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see that he would just Crayola. Yeah, I'll have to get that later. So I don't, I don't. What is my eraser? Oh, you know what? That's the other thing I forgot. I didn't ever use eraser with this tool. I switch between solid and opaque, so I keep the exact same pen. I remember zoom out too to keep it interesting for anyone watching. Okay. I had the bar here, but I think it's unnecessary, and I think the table would probably even still go longer anyways. So I think I can leave that out. I think this table would go off screen too. I think the muscle memory is slowly coming back. That perspective, I guess that's right. And he'd have the table behind it, but I don't even know. I guess I could do some super light ink work for it. Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, I told you a story. I grew up going out to East Texas, and outside Lagrange, there was always a vendor selling Nazi swords and knives, because of course, uh, and it never got shut down. I was surprised. The whole setup, like supposedly from that time. I don't know if that's true, but just like all the Japanese swords with swastikas, and not like the actual Nazi ones, not the flipped one. That means peace or whatever. It was just crazy to me. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. Just like leave it in a go out into the woods and put it in there, and then like put some horror note on there for whatever weird kid to find. Yeah. It's everywhere. Anywhere that can grow. Yeah. His head might be too large for this, but we'll see. I think it's fine. He's gonna be in like a cowboy hat too, or a trucker hat. Yeah, 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 that's right. I see it over there. Everyone wants that gone squatching. You know, I'll see. There's if you are out there and watching, hit us up on the chat. We're trying Mob Crush, and it's supposed to have a new join chat feature. I got a little modal up on my screen that'll show it. It's hard to know. I don't know what it pulls together. It says it pulls in Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. In theory, we're streaming across all three. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. I'm using Mob Crush, but I mean the setups was I guess not. It was just tedious. So the iPad has to go. QuickTime has to be open to stream iPad to my computer to get it into OBS. Then that's stitched in with like, you know, my camera pointing at me. We got the Zoom call that you're on. I got a background I can remove. I think as soon as Apple can do something where the iPad could just stream directly in, that'd be nice. Having to have like QuickTime open really kills it. It was cool to research though. I researched, putting the stuff on like the noise filters and the suppression and all that, which is just I kind of geeked out on that for a while. Kind of get because my fan's going nuts on my laptop right now. But to get that, like, if I don't talk, it should, in theory, not hear it. And then we'll see. I mean, we got the Pretzel Rock streaming some supposedly royalty-free music. But we'll have to see since we got slapped with something on Facebook. Alright. I drew his body originally comically very small, so I just need to... Little baby boy. I was trying to think too. I mean, like, if I was wondering, like, if I had improved my drawing at all, but I remember October hit and I pretty much just like crashed out, and I barely drew since then. So I did like a few Instagram Procreate things here and there, but yeah, I don't know what hit me. I lost like all art motivation. Yeah. No, you're a better friend than I am. Yeah, he sent it to me too. I need to read it as well. Do you remember his? We can give him a little shout out real quick. Just his name, right? His Instagram. Yeah, I've never. Oh, he did. I did. I noticed. Our friend Tyler did one, or got requested to do one. I didn't see if he finished it out. I forgot to do a new layer, like always. I'm not really pulling in many references today, but I'll probably go back and do that. I mean, I'm liking the face. I probably need to make the eyes more squinty or something. I think the important thing too I'll need to go back and do is just really compare what I was doing with I was drawing faces before I stopped in October. Well, and I zoomed that one way out, so I mean, Jim is gonna have way less detail, but way thicker lines. But yeah, I mean, I was started putting in a lot of detail towards the end of these final panels, so I just need to make sure I go back and do that, just so he feels like the same level. I need to figure out too when we're working with Sam, and to get Sam back in the mix for coloring. Yeah, I definitely want to make sure like I get that feeling that he's like super scrawny, but he's got that beard gut. But everything else is just like super scrawny. What would he be doing with the knife? Like, I feel like he'd have one of the, like, he'd be doing the switchblade practice. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be good. I might have him picking his teeth, like in this scene. Because I'll have a close up, so maybe I can do that. But he's also talking and looking at him. I'll see. I'll have to look up what someone's hand motions look like when they're playing with the butterfly knife. I don't know, whatever. These stupid headphones keep coming out all the time. I think that'll be good though. I think we have most of the pieces in. I'm wondering, I used to have. I think I had set this up too. One cool feature, I just can't remember how to do it. You can like zoom in to the actual size. Yeah, print size. So like, there was a setting where you just like put a real ruler on your iPad and you like resize it and then you would mark it. So in theory, this is the print size of that character. I think I could make him even bigger in that space, but I think it's fine too. He'll be more prominent in the panels below. I guess this is an establishing shot. Oh, what's up? We got a guest. I'll see him in rulers everywhere. Too, I might call this one at 5. It does feel good though that like we got everything in place. We can. But yeah, I'll for next time I'll pull up some sources too, and then I can always post on the Instagram kind of how I got my setup going for all these sources. But in theory, I just need to look up like a display of actual knives. Just make sure whatever we're doing. Yeah. Yeah, do we want it in the establishing shot? Or, I mean, we definitely had a. Yeah, because in theory, like, Jim hasn't seen it yet, so I don't know, like, we shouldn't be making it obvious because we do a huge call out at the bottom here. Yeah, and we'll have it here, and then I can sort of put it here, and just, you know, as I'm moving this guy around. What's going on? You need to move you so you're in the screen. Yeah, I could get that in there easy though. That shouldn't be a big deal. I need to move his arm more like up here. I need to just look at some hand references, get that going. Let me see. Just want him. I don't know if he'd be like bug-eyed. Would it be tinier? Yeah, mix it on multiple layers. Need to play around too. Like I just want him feeling really squinty. I don't like what I'm doing here. Maybe I'll have him already kind of looking at Jim. Yeah. Well, I'll play around with that. I'll probably do a little offline, and then we'll figure out. I'll try to move this along a little bit, but then we can keep at it. But yeah, I'll do some more body references. I'll leave the crowd out for now. We can always come back later once we talk to Sam and he starts filling out some colors. Maybe it's important to show at least this woman and her kid in the background, even if like super undetailed. It might help fill kind of right. Yeah. So we'll get that going. Yeah, it'll be here. I think we're cool though with like the camera that we'll use, the angle going into these. Like, do we feel coming out of this shot that like this camera angle works well? Okay. I had him. I'll probably this panel feels maybe too tight, so I'll probably pull out just a little bit to get more of Jim in his posture. And I want to keep seeing the knives on the table, since that's going to be the main thing. So I'll make sure there's at least like here you can see the table. And then yeah, I like that we moved that to the corner because I was having to do like a fisheye lens. I think like he'll have like a horseshoe setup because if we eventually go into here, well, no, that works because I had him jumping over the main table. I need to make note here that we're gonna redraw. I may need to just rethink this camera angle so we get this corner here. But I think it's fine. I think doing that is okay. And it's just more as Jim is right here, looking that way. And maybe like his posture is more like like I think he was jonesing for that lady, so we maybe get him in a more outstretched posture, and then he, I don't know, comes back. There's a lot going on right here, so we might just need to play around with the panel sizes when we get there. Because this is print size. Still a good amount to work with, though. Like, if this is actual size... I know you can't see kind of actual size, but I think think we're fitting a lot here, and we wanted to give crackers a big amount. But I think it's enough that I can show Jim outreaching, and Sam can help with the colors to make it super obvious. I don't know. Maybe just if you can think of a different camera for that. I think the rest is fine. I like the slap if we can make it obvious that that's what come around and that happens. I like these side-to-side panels with that just show a change in emotion with the same camera, and then you got that. So I think that'll all be good. And then, yeah, I think this will be good. Oh, yeah. We had a thing, make sure Sword is on TV. I don't know what that note meant. I gotcha. Okay. It wasn't something like, we didn't want a sign to say like as seen on TV or something like that. I think the sign was just supposed to say super rare and have a lot of dollar signs from what I see. But all right, cool. I think we'll call it for this one. We got a good first sketch in of Gone Squatching guy. The head is still way bigger than the body, but I'll get that all fixed up and get some. Maybe have Lacey help take some photos of me posturing, or work on one of the CG models to do a posture. And then we know we got Jim coming in on the shot. It'll be kind of cool. Maybe the action for Jim can be like throwing away the leg, like over his shoulder. So he's just doing a little over the shoulder motion with it, or I guess it'd just be bone at that point. Yeah. Then like maybe like his posture is like doing a rub the hands together motion. I don't know, like I don't know if I can make that clear. Or smacking his patting his belly maybe. Make it look a little fuller. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, cool. Thanks for jumping on, Seth. This is fun. Alright, take care, y'all.